Alright, hello, and hello, Ducky. Anyway, welcome to another DHG Industry stream. My name is Derek G, and I will be your host with the most. We are, of course, continuing on to the next part of building this semi-auto wheat farm. And as you can see, it does take some time. I've been doing this for an hour and almost 20 minutes. And I'm not even close to being able to start growing the actual wheat yet. Technically speaking, if I was doing this in easy survival or whatever, I could technically have started growing everything. I would have had to go in and do everything myself completely instead of doing the the semi stuff that I'm doing now. I want to strangle my dog. I love him, but he is driving me insane today. What is your problem? What is your issue? What do you need, dog? What? What? Whining doesn't tell me what you need. Clay. Okay. I think I have a nut well enough, more than enough. Another egg. Okay, so egg here, oak there. Strangle. Strangle. Okay, so what do I have to do to craft that stuff again? Stop. Where's your ball? Well, then get up here then. Come on. I passed it. And there it is. Come on. 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 Good boy. Lay down. Good boy. Lay down so I don't have to strangle you. Yes. Okay. So, let's see. I'd have to get it. Okay. We did that. So, I just need stone for the other stuff. And let's finish part of what I gotta do to set up the things and why I was so irritated with myself. Just because it looks weird if I don't do it. Okay, so Right. I have to do that before I can continue. I need a bucket. am I doing that there? Right, because I covered them. Sometimes my brain doesn't work. Okay, so I need to... That's not what I wanted to grab. I need that. And that. Ducky. Thank you. Right. I need those before I can do that. That's okay. One second. Alright. That's my friend, whose son I'm doing the Jagger, who I'm doing the videos for. So she'll forgive me if I take a second to to do this before I look and answer her text. So I am going to break these and replace them with stone. Just because, yeah. And then now we'll go back over to here. Okay. That back on the job of doing glass. Well, now I think it has to be lower. If I did this all wrong, I'm gonna be mad at myself. No! We're gonna test it. Oh, good. Okay, we do that so that the pistons are pressed together. Then you take the water and you put one there. There's one over here. No, ducky. Put one there. So put all of this away. Excuse me. Now we just gotta wait for this to finish so that I can, well, let's try to put some of the rest of the wall up. And then ignore the dog whining. Ducky, shut up, man. Just shut up. Take that down. And yeah, I know I hurt myself, but yeah. Okay, so since we're waiting on more glass blocks to be made, and we've got the water put in, let's start putting the wheat in. Ducky, shut up! I'm so sorry, you guys. He's been outside, he's been given food today, he's been given people food today, he's been... but he's just... And we're done with the planting. The reason why I like the wider... I've got walkways, so I'm not walking on the redstone. Except for when I want to go over here, of course. Which means that I can put, like, storage units. I can put all sorts of stuff there that I wouldn't be able to put normally. Come here. Do you think you're neglected? Despite the fact that I pet you and scratched your belly and let you sleep with me for the last 2 nights and all sorts of other things. What? Do you need a cookie? Okay, I can get you a cookie. Let me set it up so that I can see inside this for the folks at home, okay? Apparently I made my friend cry. And her son's gonna watch this most likely with her, or whatever, and she's gonna hear my commentary. It's gonna be funny. Okay, and again, I apologize for any of my cussing. If I did cuss, I've been trying not to. But yeah, I'm not around children very often anymore. So, As it is, I'm going to have to warn my friend to let Jagger watch the video on adult YouTube account, because I don't know if it'll make it past the screeners. If I did cuss, I don't know. I'll try to set it for kids, but fair warning, if I cuss, I apologize. Okay. I haven't been around children. When I say children, I mean people under the age of 14 in, oh God, almost 10 years? And that was an infant. Quite literally wasn't even talking yet. So, so cussing wasn't a problem. You guys want a cookie? Come here. The little guy kept taking my glasses off my face. Alright, let's, I don't need any of that. I do need, after this episode's done filming, even if I'm not done with the build, I'm almost done with the build, by the way, I'll need to cook dinner. I'm cooking Creole, Louisiana style. It's been modified, but red beans and rice. So I'm not doing it from scratch. So I'm not using beans that I've soaked myself for a day or two and all that stuff. And the biggest variation or change that I did to the recipe is that instead of pork, I've seen people do it with pork hocks, and I've seen it done with all sorts of other things. But instead of doing it that way, I am because we have to watch what we eat, because I'm trying to lose weight and get in shape, and I'm doing a hell of a good job doing it. And my mom's diabetic, so I use ground turkey meat instead in the recipe. So what I do is I brown the turkey meat, and as I'm browning the turkey meat, I put the Creole seasoning, which I got as a in a shaking jar. And when I go back over to the dollar store later on this coming up week, since it's Sunday. Man, I used all of those blocks already. I have to look for more, and I'm gonna get like 2 or 3 more containers of the seasoning, and we're going to put them in Ziploc bags and then put them in the cupboard to keep moisture away from them, and to make it so that we can continue to enjoy the spice. Apparently that's deep enough for it to cause the cave sounds to come up. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do for the thing. But what I do for the recipe, I brown the hamburger, or in this case, turkey meat. I'm so used to using hamburger. It was a thing growing up. We used to do like hamburger helpers and gravy and rice, or gravy and mashed potatoes and stuff like that. And now we do turkey meat. So I'm so used to saying hamburger, it's insane. But we're going to brown the turkey. And when I say we, I mean me. And then I have a rice cooker. So I set up the rice to cook while I'm doing all this. And then from there, I add the seasoning as I'm browning the meat. and then I add water and 2 cans of low sodium. This is key because there's a lot of salt in the spice mixture. Low sodium kidney beans. That's what red beans are. I had to look that up. And I take that and I put it in the same pan or pot as I cooked the turkey meat into. So we got the seasoning and the what do you call it? The oil and what little fat there is and everything from the turkey meat in the pan, helping to flavor the mixture. And then, hold on, it's driving me crazy. It actually might cause another cave-in, who knows? Nope. Oh, cool. And then I let that simmer while the rice continues to cook. And then once the rice is done, I I know I've got one left. There we go. Let's do that first. Once I've got the stuff simmering, I finish the rice up, and then I can just put the rice as a bed in we got some soup plates. That's what we call them. It's salad plates, whatever you want to call it, salad bowls, whatever you want to call them. They're shallow dishes. And so I put a bed of rice in there, and then I ladle or spoon the red beans and rice, both red beans and turkey meat and spices onto the bed of rice. Now, traditionally speaking, like I said, in Louisiana, they do like sausage. Traditionally, it's sausage in red beans and rice. Some people do ham hocks, but traditionally it's sausage. But I'm Jewish. I stay away from pork, and I try to stay away from fat. And pork's really fatty. And then they tend to put the red beans and sausage in the plate around like a mound of white rice, so that you can take the rice into your mouth as needed to help cool your mouth down from the spice. But it's so good. It's so good. I made it already I think almost 2 weeks ago, and or maybe almost 2 weeks ago, and it was just so good. And it's not nearly as spicy as probably it traditionally is, but it's still good. As my mom said, it's got just enough of a kick for you to feel the burn and make your lips tingle, but not so much to make your gut hurt. Okay. So, come on. This is taking forever. The worst part about this is the glass. Alright. I mean, yeah, I still gotta wait for the wheat to finish growing so that you guys can see what the mechanism does. Those of you who have been around the game for a while have already probably figured it out. But I'm going to do more research, and I'm going to do another variant later. I tried a couple of different things, but I've got to research more about hoppers and how some of the stuff that you can build with works, like hoppers and observers and is it distributors? What are they called? Hold on. They're they're mechanics for doing stuff like this. It's just like this. There's this guy I saw briefly on Pinterest that built this machine that auto detects the max height of bamboo, and then uses pistons or a piston to knock the bamboo down to one block. And so yeah, dropper, a dropper, dispenser, hopper. There's the observer, but I don't. Yeah, here's the observer. I don't know how any of those work. So I'm going to do more research. It's just like I don't know what the redstone comparator does. Not that I could build one right now, but I don't know what it does. And just like I'm going to do more research on the daylight sensor, because what I want to do and show Jagger and everybody else is a way to make it so that you can have lights in your house. There's a redstone lamp block in here somewhere that you can build, and if you use the daylight sensor and the redstone dust and the repeater and most likely the this guy, you can make it so that when the sun goes down outside, the lights come on inside. Or alternatively, you can build a what I call a false ceiling in your home. Put the redstone lanterns in where you need them to light up the room or rooms, and then do redstone dust and repeaters, and then make it so that you have access to a switch near the front door, and so you can just manually flip the switch. I understand why they don't allow you to put it down walls, but it would make my life a whole lot easier. I mean, yeah, there would still be a hole in the false ceiling, but this is the redstone lamp, by the way. But yeah, I would still like to be able to do it that way. Have the redstone dust come down the wall. I understand why they don't do it that way, because it's, even though it's emulating electrical circuits, it still has to have its own rules. In this case, the redstone dust that you put down is literally just dust that you trail along the floor. And so if you were to try to put it on the wall, it would fall. Logically dictating. So that's why they don't allow you to do that. There's mods and stuff that, if you're on your computer, I don't know if you have access to mods on Xbox or not. I know you don't on PS4, which I also play this game on PS4. But there is on PC. You can get a hold of mods that'll allow you to do stuff like put redstone down walls. Make your life a little bit easier. I'm going to have a little bit more glass than I need at the end. But that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. So, when you're able to go to the nether and get either the glow shroom pieces, which are actually easier to get a hold of in the new nether update, because most glowstone is like way up high and you have to either have a ton of dirt to help you get up there, or a ton of the nether brick stuff. I can't remember the name of the dirt there, but you get a ton of that and build yourself up to get to it. But it's like, it's usually really precarious to get to it, but it's fairly easy to get to the shroom, the glowing mushroom things. So you can get those and you can layer them on top of the glass. That's what's so great about having the dome, is that I could literally put one like right here, and one over here, and then one over here, and then put a few in the middle, and it'll radiate down through the glass to the to the wheat or potatoes, or damn it. I had just enough blocks and I fucked it up. Oh, sorry. Cursing. I apologize. Like I said, I'm not used to talking to young people much anymore. Take that away. Take this. And then I can just... I didn't mean to make an island. There you go. Yes, I have a cursing problem. I'm just not used to talking to young people anymore, and I know that some parents are really, really sensitive about cursing around their kids. Okay. If you want to have light before you're able to get the shrooms or whatever, you can put torches like this on the inside, and up here, I think. Let's not do that right now. I think that'll cause a problem. Anyway, but my goal, my ultimate goal, is to do more research. This is all stuff that I found in about 2 or 3 hours this morning, to work on, so that I could just do it from memory, and instead of having to continuously refer back to my phone or video or whatever. So I'm going to continue to do a few more episodes revolving around farming specifically. I'm going to do a lot more research to try to figure out a little bit more about the hopper, the observer, the dispenser, and the dropper, so that we can completely automate. Well, not completely. You'll still have to flip a switch, and you will still have to plant seeds to grow. But you won't have to do what you'll have to do once we hit the switch. I want to have most everything growing before I hit the switch. Anyway, I fully think that we could do it that way, but maybe not. I will experiment more. I know I say that a lot, but I'm just like, maybe you could do it that way? Because there's a ledge that makes everything kind of grow uneven, in my opinion. But the game doesn't work like that. At this point, we're literally waiting for the wheat to grow, which is why I put torches all over the place to try to speed it up. Really, Ducky? What? What? Anyway, so the game is run, the growing stuff is called ticking. And so the unfortunate reality when it comes to growing crops in this game is that your plot, no matter what you do, your grow plots are going to grow uneven. Some, as you can see here, some of them will grow faster than others, and that's because of the tick. Every so often in in-game time, the game will roll the dice, as it were, and it will choose which things nearby the player character, or Steve, or whatever you want to call it, grow. You can see just in this, there is one plot that my crosshairs over right here that is not even really grown compared to the rest of everything else. It's at the first stage, while there's some things that are at the last stage. And that's just because of the way that the tick works. And it doesn't help that, I've had to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and over into the pond over there, and then back over here. Because from what I understand from reading the books, because I read the official Minecraft books, I borrowed them from the library and read them. The Redstone one I didn't really pay much attention to because I wasn't really using it. So my bad. But all the other stuff I was reading, the closer you are to whatever it is that's growing, the faster it'll grow. It won't stop growing completely unless you leave the area and never return. And I think, don't quote me on that, but it will slow down or stop. Because I've gone to areas where I live underground. Like I found one of those big tunnels down at level 11, like I did this time, and I decided to just build a place down there, and put the nether portal up on the surface, and so I'll go and I will knock down trees, but I won't knock down the leaf blocks, and then I'll go down like however many levels of blocks to where I normally am for mining and crafting and everything, and I'll be down there for a day or two of in-game time, and then I'll go back up and those leaf blocks still haven't broken. So yeah, that one plant block just finally got to the second stage. I think there's like 4, don't know how many growth stages there are for each plant. I think there's 4 or 5, maybe 6. Don't quote me. I just play the game. And thank you, Jagger. I'm going to say your name again. And I'm going to thank you personally, because I was starting to get a little bit bored with the game. I wasn't playing it as much as I had been. I was focusing more on like Fallout 76 and Days Gone, or The Outer Worlds, and wasn't playing much Minecraft. And then you came up with this challenge, which you didn't know was a challenge, and got me all inspired and fired up, and I did a ton of research on the internet and on my phone, and then spent a couple of hours experimenting in creative mode so that I could learn how to build this, and then now spending the couple of hours actually building it to show you. So I've had a lot of fun today, and I'm going to have a lot of fun over the next probably week, doing more experimentation and more episodes showing you what else you can do with it. I still don't know how to do minecarts and stuff, so that's not going to be touched by me for the time being. Mainly because I don't need them in what I'm using stuff for. I don't build auto mines or do much mining to the point where I need a mining cart. And I like the walking and exploring and the repetition of actually breaking things down and building things up. So, yeah. If there's any other games, though, that are on either Xbox or PC or even PS4, because I can record on PS4, that you want to see that your parents approve of, I will do videos of those for you. There are a lot of games that I play that I wouldn't be sure if you would be allowed to even watch somebody else play it, because it might give you nightmares. But yeah. Okay, so these are grown enough to at least demonstrate. Because I'm getting bored. I don't know about you, but I'm getting bored just sitting here. Okay, so hit that. And ta-da! And then you just quickly, because as you can see, the plots will turn right back into regular dirt real quick. Put the wheat back. Now, 6. But that's because I didn't let everything grow. So, but yeah, that's the trick. Because the water blocks that are above the pistons over here repopulate themselves, or never, are infinite. The pistons hold them up, and then when you hit the switch, it lets the water out, and it just floods the field, knocks all the stuff loose. You go down there, you grab it, you come back up. That's a very simple demonstration of what you can do with Redstone. Some of the other stuff that I've been thinking about and talking about are a little bit more complicated. I have no idea what that does. And I still have to do research. Lots and lots of research. But yeah, we'll keep this, I'll keep this save file for the game. I'm going to probably name the world Jagger Demonstration, so yay. I'm going to keep those. And we'll continue to add things as time goes on, and as I learn things about Redstone, we'll continue to add experiments nearby. And yeah, I'm sorry that I can't play with you one-on-one or privately or whatever there, dude. But like I said, I have a PS4 and a PC, and I don't know if they allow cross-play with Xbox. PC might, but I don't know for sure. So if you find out that we can, cool. If you can't, I will continue to do videos for you. Just keep asking me. Well, keep asking your mom to ask me. And I will keep making stuff for you. Because I really do enjoy making people happy and experimenting and learning new things. So, hope you enjoyed. Now, keep your hands holding on to the seat, because I'm going to be doing another quick video in creative mode, showing you how to quickly set all this up, so you don't have to watch the whole video if you don't want to, or so you have a reference to go back to without having to watch almost 2 hours worth of building and digging and stuff. Anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I will talk at you later.